Your
I know.
there we go. Time for the Classic Hits Fairfield area weather forecast. Sunshine today, high 78. Clear tonight, low 45. For tomorrow, mostly sunny, high 65. Partly sunny, 62 on Friday. For Saturday, partly cloudy, high 65. And for Sunday, showers likely, high 62. Overnight low 48. Yesterday's high was 62. Currently, humidity at 72%. Winds out of the south-southwest at 7 miles now. And the pressure 29.83. Sunshine right now. We've got 55 here at the WFIW studios east of Fairfield.
Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Leslie, guess what today is?
It's hump day.
Woo-hoo!
K.O.
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 K.O. K.O.
Hello? Hello, does this thing work?
Yeah.
Test.
Is this thing on?
Gee. Yesterday, there was 6 hours of internet outage, which caused me, our phones here are connected to the internet, so that means there was no calls in or out, and the email was down. And then we have a power outage for what? 5 seconds?
I don't know if it was a power
You don't think
outage,
so?
but a power fluctuation.
Right before 8 o'clock, which knocked us off the air for about a minute. Thank God for
Doc-
Tom Levine. Huh?
Doc Brown was out with his DeLorean, and that's
The
what
flux
caused that.
capacitor.
Flux capacitor, yeah.
This is KO Wednesday. That's Ken Odie. He's here with us as he normally
Morning.
is on Wednesdays. Turner, who
Is this thing on?
let's
Mark, is this thing on?
let's
Turner?
get a mixed drink for this guy over here because you've been flailing away trying to get us back on the air.
You know, if I was Tom,
Yeah,
about the time that both you guys are there looking at it, I'd say, let's talk about my contract.
yeah,
My
no doubt. So we're beyond the outage. Hopefully, beyond we have the internet. You have
Well, we hope we have the. Yeah, it's there. Okay.
Good. You brought in more of this
Turkey
stuff.
dinner candy corn.
He brought it last time he was here, and we struggled with it. It is a Brock's candy product in a bag. It's called Turkey Dinner. For those of you that are watching us on Turkey Dinner, you got a phone call?
Good morning. You're on Morning Coffee.
Hello.
Hello, are you there? Nope.
Nope,
Not
I
there.
guess not. So anyway, got this bag of really nice
Didn't want to talk to us apparently.
Turkey Dinner candy corn, and all three of us have signed it. I signed it. Eat up, Mike Dreeth. What did you put?
Well,
Turner?
I was tough to write on. It's a treat that can't be beat.
Odie, what did you sign?
I just played KO Wednesday.
All right.
We'd be more than happy if somebody wants this. If you want to give us a bid,
Yeah. Now we're going to keep the line. We're going to keep the auction open for just during the show, or
Yeah.
you want to do it?
Or we could do it next Wednesday to make a whole
Why
week.
don't we do it 2 Wednesdays in a row?
Ah, I
How about
love it.
that, all right?
Right,
Love
all
it.
right.
So we'll start taking bids today. What is there a minimum bid?
I think a minimum bid ought to, what, 200?
Yeah, something like that.
calls keep coming in.
Good morning. You're on Morning Coffee.
I think you need to check your transmitters. I don't think you're running.
Okay. We will do that.
Okay.
What do you mean? You don't think we're running? If you heard us,
He says he don't think we're on the air. Check the transmitter.
he must be. He's watching us on TV then.
Must be.
Okay, then I got to talk to Tom. You guys talk for a second.
Well,
All right.
Talk amongst
So-
yourselves.
What we're going to do here, we've got this bag of Thanksgiving dinner candy corn. We've all signed it.
Yep.
And we're going to auction it off, and the money is going to go.
It's Cumberland Presbyterian Church each year has an angel tree where you take tags off the tree.
Right.
And they get money to buy gifts for underprivileged kids. So we will donate the proceeds to that very, very worthwhile charity.
You betcha. Phone lines are open now. 842-3715 if you'd like to.
And I was kidding about the minimum bid,
Yeah.
$200.
If you'd like to put in a bid on this very valuable bag of Thanksgiving dinner candy corn.
It's bound to be in the Hannah house at some point.
Yeah. How long does candy corn last like Twinkies do?
I don't know.
I wonder if candy corn lasts like Twinkies.
The bag's kind of getting inflated, like it's, I don't know, like the mashed potatoes are fermenting or something. I don't know. It's
if you threw those mashed potatoes out in somebody's yard right before it rained, would they puff up?
one time, speaking of throwing it in the yard, a mutual friend was building a new home, and he had the front and the lawn all done, all disc up, and was ready for seed. And these guys went out, because he was always playing practical jokes on people, went out and sowed like 10 pounds of turnip seed in this guy's yard. Of course, they all start coming up, and I mean, they were everywhere.
When I was in high school, we pulled a prank on somebody. We bought like 20 boxes of mashed potato flakes, and we just poured them all over the front yard before it rained.
Yeah, or even a heavy dew will do it.
And I tell you what, it looked like
I noticed the other night in my neighborhood, the TP season is here.
Yeah, I know.
I thought they'd at least wait till October, but
Nope.
my neighbor up the street, Tommy Newman, he gets it every Friday and every Saturday night.
Wow. Every Friday and
every Friday and every Saturday he gets it.
Wow, man.
He's pretty popular.
Hand me that stuff right over there. Is that Mike's stuff?
Stuff.
We're going to steal his stuff. And we're going to get into this.
You got me rocking and a rolling, rocking and a reeling for the buck.
All right, celebrity birthdays today. Angie Dickinson is 89 years old today. Can you believe that?
Pepper?
Yeah.
Pepper is 89.
Pepper.
All right, I'm back.
She was in those movies with John Wayne. Was it like Rio Bravo, El Dorado?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
1959 with Rio Bravo. That was with John Wayne. Right?
Yeah, and I think who else was in that movie? Dean Martin, I think, was in that movie.
I think you're right. She was also in Ocean's 11. She was very big with the Rat Pack, if you remember. And she was in some other movies. Let's see.
Remember the TV show Police Woman?
Well, she was in that. She was Sergeant
Pepper.
Leanne Pepper Anderson. In the that was from 1974 to 78. Her initial marriage was to a guy by the name of Gene Dickinson, a former football player. So she kept that name after she was married to him for 8 years, 1952 to 1960. She had affairs with, not that she told me, but it's pretty well documented.
Right.
Affairs with Frank. Get a load of this foursome: Frank Sinatra, Johnny Carson, Dean Martin, and reportedly JFK.
Wow.
She denied the affair with Kennedy, but refused to discuss the subject. Well, no, she's pretty much admitted to the rest of the list. She was married to Burt Bacharach. Remember him?
Yeah.
They were married in 1965. Only had one child. Was really, really disturbed. And that child, the child killed herself. So, I mean, it was a really bad time for them. She had a relationship with Glenn Ford in the 1980s. Remember Glenn Ford?
Yeah. Great.
And for several years in the 90s, she dated television interviewer Larry King.
She made the rounds.
Man.
Seattle, you're on the air. All right. So
Always
anyway,
had the suspenders. That
I always said,
matched
did she
his
pop his
tie.
suspenders?
figuratively or literally? Okay. Johnny Mathis is 85 today. My gosh, he was successful.
Well, he had some
pipes, didn't he?
probably best known for his Christmas songs.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he
Yeah.
had 12 Christmas albums. He had 73 singles make the Billboard Top 100.
73.
Yeah.
Man.
On January of 16, he performed to a sold-out performance in the Villages as part of his 60th anniversary concert.
You get free rent for a month for doing that, or
I
what?
wouldn't doubt it. Mathis appeared in season 14 of Criminal Minds, the TV show. That was not that long ago. Despite missing he was quite an athlete too.
Really? I didn't know that.
He came very close to going to the Olympics in the high jump.
Okay, you learn something new every day.
Wow.
He retains enthusiasm for sports. He's an avid golfer. He's had 9 holes in one.
That's incredible.
9?
That is
9
incredible.
holes in one. He plays a lot of golf.
I about had one the other day. I missed it by 2 strokes.
Mathis undergone rehab for both alcohol and prescription addictions. He's never been married. So there you go. Right. Barry Williams is 66 today. His real surname was Binkhorn. Barry Binkhorn, but he changed it to, I don't know
Barry,
why.
What?
Binkhorn.
Binkhorn. Not Bighorn, but Bink
No.
Horn?
Excuse me. Blinkhorn.
Blinkhorn.
Blinkhorn, yeah.
At least his first name wasn't Bink. Bink?
Blinkhorn.
Blinkhorn.
Yeah. American actor, of course, he was Greg Brady in the Brady Bunch.
Didn't he also have a reality show?
He was on a number.
From Branson? Didn't he perform
He's
in Branson?
in Branson
I
right
think
now.
that's right.
Actually, he lives in Branson right now. He's got a theater there. Lots of interesting stuff about him and the Bradys.
Especially Carol.
Yeah, Carol.
Didn't they go on a date one time?
And Marcia. I've got all the information
Okay.
here.
You're
getting ahead of me.
You got the dope, huh?
I do.
You got the goods.
He was able to capitalize on. He was just typecast. He's going to be Greg Brady forever.
Yeah.
And so he's done a lot of things just not to get away from the Brady image. In 2019,
Well, if it's working, why change it?
Yeah.
2019, he makes Branson, Missouri his home and tours with the musical group Barry Williams and the Travelers. He also joined with other Brady kids in the 2019 television series A Very Brady Renovation on HGTV. I was forced against my will to watch that.
Speaking of the Bradys, you know what? I was going through some old CDs the other day.
You had Brady's?
You know what I found?
No.
A Very Brady Christmas CD.
Speaking of that, when are we going to start playing Christmas music here on the air?
I say we do it now.
Please. I'm just doing everything I can to keep the transmitter on the air. When they cast for the Brady Bunch, he started having. He took a shining to Marcia Brady, which is
Understandable.
yeah, and they
Didn't we all?
Yeah.
They dated
Did they?
for a little while. Okay. Yeah, he actually kissed her during a show they did in Hawaii. That's all I got.
Okay.
Right, but then he was infatuated with Florence Henderson, who played Mom.
Here.
That's true. He was 16, she was 36.
Cougar. Cougar.
Anyway, he writes in his book, which really sold this book, quite honestly.
Yeah.
This one little part sold this book. The two went to a restaurant for dinner, and Williams's older brother had to drive him because he wasn't old enough to drive. She was just being nice to him. She was married at the time. She had 4 kids. But they went to a restaurant.
Probably some older than him.
Without a doubt. Anyway, she gave him a little peck on the cheek when they went home, when his brother dropped her off.
And he was very smitten from then on.
Well, he got 4 or 5 paragraphs in his book that sold 3 or 4 million copies out of it.
Oh, I thought it was going to lead up to the Travel Lodge or something like that.
No, there was no.
Okay. All right.
She had 4 kids and didn't even live in town. She was flying back and forth to L.A. from
New
New York.
That's why you.
Greg, you
want
want to come in for a glass of warm milk?
Your brother can come too. I don't want to go there on that.
Hey, little Greggy, do you want some candy? Maybe some Thanksgiving turkey candy corn.
I'll get you
That we're still accepting bids on, by the way.
All right, September 30th. This is like last night all over again. September 30th, 1861, chewing gum tycoon William Wrigley Jr. born. Of course, he went on to bigger fame owning the
chewing
Cubs.
And it was the first person to use a barcode on a product.
Was it?
Yeah.
Did not know that.
I didn't know that.
See, we learn stuff from this guy.
See, that's
all the
useless
time.
trivia there.
Babe Ruth hit his 60th home run of the season, broke his own record. He had 59 the year before. This was in 1927, Murderer's Row. 1935, The Adventures of Dick Tracy debuted on Mutual Radio. That's about the same time Larry King started there.
I think so.
1947, the World Series was televised for the first time. $65,000 for the entire series. That's what it cost.
Remember, you used to,
advertise?
at school, they used to roll the TV and you get to watch the World Series in class when you were a kid.
Yes.
It was
Yeah.
played during the daytime.
Oh, I keep buzzing.
They had this, they had the big TVs then. You had a TV that was about the size of this monitor right here.
Black and white.
Okay.
It was that deep.
Yeah. About that wide, about that deep, and the screen was about that
Yeah.
big.
They're boat anchors now. 1951, The Red Skelton Show started on NBC TV.
Red Skelton, of course, from Vincennes,
Vincennes.
Indiana,
1982, Cheers began its 11-year run on NBC.
where everybody knows your name.
Our Friday theme song.
Yes. Courtesy of
Glenn Dunn. 1977, Ringo Starr released the album Ringo the Fourth. 1987, Roy Orbison recorded a black and white night live at the Coconut Grove in L.A., California. And in 1980, Neil Young appeared on Saturday Night Live and performed Rockin'
In
in
the
the Free
Free
World.
World.
Okay.
How many different versions of Rockin' in the Free World did he do? There's one that's real slow, and then there's one that's they're like slow, mid-tempo, up-tempo.
Well, I'll tell you
And
what.
there's probably a grunge version somewhere.
Probably.
Or a punk version.
Ken Ody's here. The transmitter's on. And he's the one that provided the Carnaby Square question of the day. Of course, Carnaby Square is the fashion leader, has been for 9 to 40 years in downtown Fairfield. Say hey to Christy for us. Say hey. We heard about you on Morning Coffee.
Yeah, when the transmitter was working.
Mike
Yeah.
wasn't talking into a can. All right.
We weren't yelling.
Here's the question you came up with. The great provocateur, Ken Ody. Did your tax bill increase, decrease, or stay the same? Well, you've got the answers coming back. Hopefully, we're going to cross our fingers right after this.
Order! Continue, Ms. Garner.
With the Capital One Venture Card, you earn unlimited double miles on every purchase every day.
Objection! My credit card doesn't earn double miles on every purchase.
I object to your objection. With the Capital One Venture Card, you earn unlimited double miles on every purchase.
Order!
And right now, earn 100,000 bonus miles when you spend $20,000 in your first year.
I'll allow it.
No further questions, Your Honor. Well, just one. What's in your wallet?
Limited time offer. Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
At Charmin, we heard you shouldn't talk about going to the bathroom in public, so we decided to sing about it.
My sweet cheeks feeling squeaky clean. When Charmin's rolling behind the scenes, Charmin TP gives me those cheeky clean feels. That ultra strong hype is all for reals. Those TP rolls got me a Charmin clean took-eth. Cheek to cheek feeling oh so shooketh.
Charmin Ultra Strong just cleans better. Enjoy the go with Charmin.
Everything you care about is in your home, things that you just can't afford to lose. Let us help you protect what matters most. West Bend's Home and Highway policy provides you with one policy, one bill, one deductible, and one agent while protecting your home, car, truck, boat, motorcycle, ATV, and more. All with no hassle and a portion of your annual premium back in cash if you don't have a claim. To find out more, contact CSI Insurance in Fairfield at 618-842-2193.
Ubinger's Furniture cares about our customers. So to help you with your furniture and bedding purchases, we're offering up to 4 years free financing. Minimum purchase and approval required. See store for details. At Ubinger's, we have everything you need to make your home more comfortable. It's time to sink into a comfy new recliner, sofa, or luxurious new mattress. So shop now with no money down and up to 4 years free financing. Only at Ubinger's Furniture Company, where the deal's worth a drive. Highway 50 East, Flora.
Hi, this is Bill Stevens with another time capsule quiz. Which month and year was it when the USA turned 200? Queen Elizabeth visiting President Ford assured us there were no hard feelings.
Mr. President, the British and American people are as close today as two peoples have ever been.
Jimmy Carter was nominated for president. Israeli commandos rescued 100 hostages at Entebbe Airport. Johnny Miller captured the British Open. Bjorn Borg and Chris Evert were champions at Wimbledon. Nadia Comaneci dazzled the Montreal Olympics with 7 perfect tens. And here's what was new on the radio.
Masquerade. If you know what I mean. Someone's knocking at the door. Ooh, baby, I love your way. I'm gonna love you a little bit more. And I'd really love to see you tonight.
Well, what do you think? The answer and a twist of the top song from the month and year are coming up.
The influenza season is fast approaching. Because vaccine-induced immunity may fade over the duration of the influenza season, it is important that the influenza vaccine not be given too early. For optimal immunity, influenza vaccinations should be completed by the end of October. Call 618-842-4470 to schedule your influenza vaccination at the Fairfield Community Health Center.
July 1976. Don't go breaking my heart.
Elton John and Kiki D with Don't Go Breaking My Heart, the top song of July 1976. This is Bill Stevens for tcapsule.com. Back soon with another time capsule.
It's time to stock the pond. Let the Edwards County Soil and Water District help. They are having their annual fall fish sale now through October 7th. To place your orders, call, email, or stop by their office at 90 West Pine in Albion. They have channel catfish, hybrid bluegill, largemouth bass, and more available. For more information and pricing, find and like them on Facebook at Edwards County IL Soil and Water. All deliveries will be made October 22nd at noon. Call 445-3615 to place your order. Hello, Autumn. The Carnaby girls are transforming their store into fall. Introducing Bernie Mev Memory Foam, Casual Shoe, Booty with Stud Detail, and Black Mule. Sizes 6 through 10 starting at $50. Introducing Floral Ashley Tops Casual, Work, and Dressy Styles. New Multiple Spice Market Group, Teal, Chocolate, and Taupe. Also new Charlie B, Sisters, and Softwork. Be sure to check out their Facebook page. Whew! It's been a week of unpacking and steaming. Put Carnaby on your to-do list this week. You're going to love what you see.
We're back on Morning Coffee.
Candy corn connoisseurs.
Talking about the turkey dinner candy corn, which is now...
You know, if the lines are busy, please call back.
People wanting...
842-3715. We've got an autographed bag of the Thanksgiving dinner candy corn.
Complete
Autographed
with,
by me and Mike and KO.
Yeah, kind of crinkly.
Mike Dries says,
all the money's going to go to the Angel Tree out at CP Church.
And we'll do it the next 2 Wednesdays,
Well,
KO
yeah.
Wednesdays. How do you think? All right, 2,200 people responded to your
you can
question.
get together with the office and pull your money if you want.
There
you
take
go.
that.
I like that.
Okay.
Good idea, Mark.
2,200 people answered, or they didn't answer. They looked at it, and we had about 30, 35 answers. Did your tax bill increase, decrease, or stay the same? I'm going to say mine decreased, surprisingly.
I don't know.
You haven't looked at yours yet?
No. Well, I mean, first of all, I don't
It came in last week, right?
I don't remember what I paid last year. But all I know is
It's on there.
it came in, and you got to pay it anyway.
Right. Well, you just bought a house, so you're
it's
not
going.
you're
That's
not-
all.
it's not-
That's
it's
all
all-
escrowed. So.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. But you know, with the flower shop there, you know, we just write the check because, you know, it's kind of like going to get gasoline. You got to have it. You got to pay the taxes.
Yeah.
So
I understand
why
what
look
you're
at
saying.
it and go, oh man, it increased, and make yourself mad?
So
I don't like ambulance tax. I never use it. Well, I
Okay,
still
you
like to
never
have
know.
it in those big red trucks when my house is burning. I kind of like for those guys to show
Well,
up.
yeah.
absolutely. All right. So here's we got Rick saying town decreased, farm increased, but still about $40 to the goods. Obviously, Rick has farm property as well as property in town.
Yeah.
Bertha says, I'm in white, haven't got mine yet. So this is just, we're talking about the Wayne County got
Right.
theirs last
Yeah.
week. I know I got mine.
Every county's a little bit different, I think, is when they send them out.
Yeah. Another person, Amy says she hasn't got hers yet. Ellen says, have not received it yet. Lost in the mail? Question mark. I doubt it.
Yeah.
No, it's going to find its way to you. Don't worry. Here's Stacy saying hers were increased by $800. Unbelievable.
Man.
Yeah, that's substantial. Heather says hers decreased. Carrie says decreased barely. Stacy, slight decrease. Right now I've counted the people that responded. We had 12 increases, 10 decreases, and 6 that say it stayed the same.
Mine went down substantially because I'm now a senior citizen.
Okay.
Really?
Went into Jody Poole's office. That great people there.
When do you do that? When you're
turn-
65?
On your birthday.
Well, I mean, but when you're 65, you go in.
They send you a form and take care of it.
I mean, you
take it back in
automatically get it sent to you at 65?
No.
You
No,
got
you
to
gotta
call.
Go in and
for it.
ask for it.
Those
Okay.
ladies in there will take good care of you.
David says he owns 3 properties. One went down a few dollars, one went up a few dollars, third stayed the same. There you go.
So he came about even then.
He came even. Big increase by Shirley, she says. So that's something to keep an eye on. They're out there. And then you got to figure out whether you're going to pay it all or you're going to pay it in installments.
You know, yeah, they have there's a letter in there. I don't know if you saw it or not. You can pay monthly now.
Really?
Yeah, and for a lot of people, that's good.
Yeah.
That
it
is good.
I think so.
You know, not everybody can come up with that.
But
kind of money.
it's monthly between now and the end of the year?
No.
I mean,
No,
you
it's-
do
for
it every
the whole
month.
next year.
Yeah, it's the same. It's same as if you buy a house and you escrow your taxes. They take out, they just add it onto your house payment. Well, they just they don't necessarily send you a bill. You just
Because I know
send it
when
in.
everyone was getting the stimulus checks, Donna had a deal on Facebook, and also I think there was maybe a news story that, hey, you can come in and prepay if you want to, which, that's not been. I don't think it's been available in the past.
There you go.
Wanna try some candy corn.
So what do we got today?
All right, I want you to guess.
Oh, okay.
That's candy corn. I mean, yeah, we've got the turkey dinner candy corn.
No, we're not doing that again.
But
I
you've
won't
got-
do that to you guys
You've
again.
got other candy
All right.
corn, and we got to guess what kind of candy you're
Yes.
corn is. You've become sort of Mr. Candy Corn here, haven't you? I'm getting one candy corn. Is this the stuff that's still made in over in Belleville?
I don't know.
And there's a second one.
Yeah.
This one looks kind of brown, like you've had it for a couple of years.
Nope.
All right, so we're trying the first one first.
Yep.
Well,
tell me what it is.
The first one's
The first one first.
first one first. Hold on a second.
Opposed to
Try the
first
orange
one
one
last.
first. It is a pie. These are pie flavors.
It's like apple pie.
Boom.
Look at that.
Apple pie. Not
Right.
bad.
What's the second one, Mark?
I don't know. I haven't tried the second one yet.
Oh, that's okay.
I'll try
Clear
some.
your palate. Clear your palate.
Go ahead. Yeah, here. I'm going to have a drink.
Yep.
Cleanse your palate.
People often ask, what's really in that coffee cup?
All right, Mark.
If you only knew.
Uh-huh. Go ahead. What do you think? You got the second one? He said they're pie. This is people can see you scratching your beard. You're
You want another one?
pondering. I'll give you another one.
That is chocolate pie.
Nope.
Okay.
Pecan pie.
Think Thanksgiving.
Pumpkin?
Pumpkin.
I've tried
Exactly.
it.
Pie.
It's pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin
Pumpkin and
pie.
apple pie.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'll stick that in my mouth in a few minutes. Now that I know that it's pumpkin pie. All right. By the way, this is morning coffee. And a new survey reveals that 42%.
Let me stop you there real quick. By the way, before he puts that in his mouth, he's going to put other things in his mouth, like his foot.
You going to start up with me already, buddy?
I am. I'm actually
on.
I'm a little late this morning.
It's on. A new survey is revealing that 42% of coffee drinkers now consider themselves to be coffee connoisseurs.
Instead of a wine snob, you're a coffee connoisseur.
Yeah.
You know, I think
you're a coffee snob.
I drink the grog, Highlander grog.
So I think we could be safe to say that we are coffee/candy corn connoisseurs. 4 C's.
Okay.
It found that 76% of respondents used an average of 2 hours and 10 minutes of their quarantine perfecting their coffee craft. I don't think I did. Additionally, 57% learned a new coffee-related skill. What's a coffee-related skill? I mean, sometimes I put a little cream in there. Sometimes I put some.
Can you make a little design in the front, like a heart that you give to Carol?
There you go. Maybe you learn how to grind the beans and roast your coffee beans or something.
I just go to Simply Enough.
Or just
take care of me.
Throw a couple of coffee beans in your mouth and call it good.
Yeah. Put a little chocolate on top of them, and maybe you learn how to make chocolate-covered coffee beans.
No, they're out there.
And
they're pretty good.
I like them.
All right, so we did talk about a couple of big stars that have gone on to their reward.
Yeah.
Maybe we should talk about that for a second.
Yeah, we did.
I actually met Mac Davis.
Excuse me.
It's been years ago.
Really?
Yeah, I was at his height.
I thought you were going to say I was at his house.
Yeah,
that's what I thought he was going to say too.
Mac didn't have me over. He flew into the airport in the town where I grew up, Bethalto. He flew in there because he was going to appear at the Mississippi River Festival. This is when he was big. This is when he was cooking. 78 years old. He had just had open heart surgery apparently, and it did not recover. He had a number of top hits, including Elvis Presley's "In the Ghetto." I don't remember that.
I don't remember that one either.
He's also charted with dozens of his own hits in the 70s and 80s.
Oh, Lord, it's hard to be humble.
That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he was the Country Music Entertainer of the Year in 1974.
Really?
Inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame.
Also appeared in several movies, too.
Mac Davis wrote "In the Ghetto."
He wrote "In the Ghetto."
Oh, yeah. So he did. It wasn't that he performed
he didn't
it.
perform it. He just wrote it.
He wrote it for Elvis.
Yeah.
Well, which he made some money there, I bet. Mm-hmm. The other performer, Helen Reddy, who died at the age of 78. We were just going through her hits. Angie Baby's the one that I remember. Of course, I Am Woman.
Yeah, wasn't that the one that went, I can bring home the bacon, fry it up in a pan?
No, that's not it.
Is that it? Okay.
I Am
Woman, Hear Me Roar.
Oh, okay.
There's too big to ignore.
Yeah, okay.
She was one of my wife's favorites.
Really?
Yes.
She retired in 2002. Hadn't performed since then. She had a hit with a song called "I Believe in Music." It was written by Mac Davis.
Really?
So there you go. There's the connection between the two.
She did hosted the Midnight Special.
Yes, that
if
was
you're
big.
of our age, you will remember the Midnight Special very well.
By the way, another music note, Lee Brice is celebrating the success of his latest single, "One of Them Girls" is the name of it. #1 this week on the Media Base and Billboard Country Music Airplay charts. It's his 8th #1. Usually this time of year, we see Lee Brice in Wayne County because he likes to hunt out Sork's Farm out here south of town. Saw him perform the last 2 years in early November. I don't know if he'll come. He probably was going to come back, but I doubt if he's going to perform given what we're up against.
Yeah, I'm wondering that.
So anyway. All right, well, there's...
You heard what's going on in Pennsylvania, didn't you? Have you heard about this?
No, I haven't.
A trio of Pennsylvania politicians are going topless to remind voters to avoid sending in naked ballots.
You think that connection's going to be made? For just a moment, who are these guys?
They're not guys.
One word, 2 words for you. Nancy Pelosi.
Bethany Hallam, Olivia Bennett, and Emily Kinhead all stripped down and posed naked behind images of
Naked?
naked behind images of the quote-unquote secrecy envelope, which is being sent out to Pennsylvanians along with their ballots for mail-in voting. The post is a reminder to voters that authorities will not count their vote if residents mail in their ballot without putting it in the secrecy envelope first and then putting it into the other.
I wonder if Jesse White's considering the same thing. I don't know. Put it on, Jesse. Put it
I
on.
wonder how much the state of Illinois has spent on mailing.
Well, every time they mail something to 6,000 people, I looked at the the bulk mail rate. It's $1.2 million. Every time something goes out from the Secretary of State. And so, I mean, I've already received at least 3 different correspondences.
Oh, easily 3.
So,
between that and the census, I wouldn't get any mail if it wasn't for that.
I had a census worker knock on my door last night.
Seriously?
Yeah, just was asking some questions about my neighbor.
Really?
No.
Really?
The house sitting next to me is vacant.
Oh, okay. I
And-
thought it was, listen, you better watch out. Maybe it's undercover sting.
No.
Can you tell us some of the people coming in there at 2
No,
a.m.?
it was the house is vacant, and they were just asking.
They move out after you moved in?
Has anybody lived there? They moved out before I moved in. They heard we were
That's
coming. They heard we were coming.
The Clampetts are coming.
Ooh, nogies.
Let's go find someplace else to live. I like this. This is from California. Leave the mask, take the cannoli. That was on a billboard. California restaurant gave a coronavirus spin for all to see. They put that up on a billboard inspired by the 1972 movie, even using similar font to the iconic poster. The Italian restaurant also sold Godfather-themed T-shirts in August.
Take the gun, leave the cannoli.
That's a great line. Other things going on here. I thought this was. I've never heard of this singer. It's not on my playlist. Bad Bunny.
Oh, Bad Bunny. Yeah. He's going to be down there with Lee Bryce. Or she. Which is it?
I don't know. I would say it's
It will
he.
be Lee
It's a
Bryce.
he.
Oh.
Bad Bunny is a he. He's teaming up with Crocs. You know those things you put on your feet to create.
I thought that was another singer, Croc. Bad Bunny's doing a duet with Croc.
No, it's Bad Bunny with Crocs. Fans snatched up every last pair of the Bad Bunny Crocs. They're white Crocs with glow-in-the-dark stuff in them so that you can't miss them when the lights go out.
Okay.
Guess how much they're getting for a pair of see-in-the-dark Crocs?
Probably not as much as we're going to get for this candy corn.
Yeah.
I sure hope we get this
Lines
much.
are open.
And how much?
Operators are standing by.
How much are we getting for a pair of Bad Bunny Crocs?
$850 if you want glow-in-the-dark Bad Bunny Crocs. You'll never lose them.
Let me just do this.
Is he related to Secret Squirrel?
What you talking about, Willis?
I remember Secret Squirrel.
Yes,
what you
I
talking
do.
about, Willis?
Bad Bunny, Secret Squirrel.
Bad
How
Bunny.
about Rally Squirrel?
Quick Draw McGraw.
Rally Squirrel was big in St. Louis this time of year.
Bugs?
Airlines, this real cut rate one. I'm talking about Frontier Airlines.
I've read that, yes.
You see that? Anybody with the name Orlando, either in the first name or the last name. So I guess Tony Orlando would get
Yes,
this.
It's good to know that Tony's good to go.
He's good to go. You get a free flight to Orlando, Florida, if you can prove your first or your last name is Orlando. This goes on
Imagine
between.
that'd be pretty easy. All you got to do is present your driver's license.
Well, it's not going to be easy for you or me because neither one of us are named Orlando.
That's
so
true.
we're not going to. How many people?
Hey,
think this-
I know a guy.
You do know it. You know in Orlando?
No, I know a guy that can make us Orlandos.
Orlando's
got a free ticket to Dreith, Kentucky. Population 49.
They'd probably give me a ride in the back of a pickup to Possum Trot, Kentucky, is what they'd give me.
I'm going to tell you something. These tickets are not very expensive, even if your name isn't Orlando.
Of course. Oh, you want a seatbelt? Well, that's $10.
No, we're just going to tie you to the wing. $39 is all it costs to go to Orlando, Florida.
Yeah.
Of course, what are you going to do when you get there now? I mean, Disney World is open, but it's like a ghost town.
Well, you get to ride on the rides.
Yeah, it's time to go.
Maybe I can go.
All right.
I wonder if Bad Bunny will be there.
Do you have trivia for us,
I
Kennedy?
do. TV cop shows.
Oh, that's great.
I think some of this we've had before, but,
I love it.
There's just so much
Angie
trivia
Dickinson's birthday.
It's proper.
Yeah, I didn't even know that.
Peppa.
All right. In this show set in New York City, the main character was Greek and used to suck on lollipops. You know that one.
Yeah,
I know that one great.
In this cop show set in the ghetto area of a large unnamed eastern city, the first in command was Captain Frank Furillo.
I got that.
Question 3. This show is about 4 youthful officers who were part of a special unit of the LAPD and fought crimes in schools.
I know that one.
The main character was Officer Tom Hansen.
We
We always called him Tommy.
I think I know that one.
I don't.
All right. What is the name of the
Johnny
cop
Depp
show?
in that show?
Johnny Depp?
I think Johnny Depp was in that
think you're
show.
right. What is the name of the cop show which featured 2 police officers who rode motorcycles on the highways of California?
Oh,
These
I got
are
that
easy.
one. Yeah,
They
pretty
are.
easy.
There's been
All
so
right.
many cop shows in the last 4
Question
years.
5. In this police drama set in the Bay Area, the main character is Lieutenant Mike Stone.
Oh, I know
had a
that
young
one.
partner named Steve Keller.
I don't know.
I know that
Question 6. The main characters of this classic police show were officers Francis Muldoon and Gunter Tootie. They were assigned to the 53rd Precinct in a rundown area of the Bronx. Question 7. This 80s show was centered around a detective named Sonny Crockett, who lived on a sailboat and always wore white clothing.
Oh, I know that
His
one.
partner's name was Ricardo Tubbs.
I know that.
Yeah, I got that one.
The 80s Emmy Award-winning show focused on 2 female detectives who were best friends.
I think I know that
One of the girls was married to a man named Harvey.
I think I know that one.
2 female
All right.
cops.
Question 9. This 70s classic cop show featured a detective who drove around L.A. in his shiny Lincoln Continental. He was bald, middle-aged, portly fellow
Okay, I got an idea.
who rarely ever fired a shot from his gun. Even though he was out of shape, he always found a way to beat up his adversaries and get the job done. All right. 10. This detective from a 70s show of the same name had a cockatoo named Fred and an informant named Rooster.
I think I know that one.
Yes.
Okay.
I think I know that
got
one.
a couple of bonuses here. Number 11. What did Steve McGarrett always say when they were hauling the perpetrator off to jail?
Oh, I
to
know
jail.
That one. I know that one.
All right.
Number 12. What does SVU stand for in Law and Order SVU?
I know that one.
Man, you guys ought to be
I do know that
I
one.
think the ones that I don't know, you do know.
I think
we could
so.
zoom through this thing. All right, we'll be back with morning coffee and answers.
We're gonna be eating candy corn here in a minute.
got some turkey dinner candy corn for you to do. Bye.
Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet in Mount Vernon has all your flooring needs. They have a large selection in stock and always give great service. Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet certificates are available on the Big Deal Store.
What's Going On is brought to you by Wayne White County's Electric Cooperative in Fairfield, who remind you that hybrid water heaters are the most energy-efficient way to maintain hot water for your home. If you are a Wayne White Electric customer and you purchase a hybrid electric water heater, you can get a $500 incentive rebate check from Wayne White. Learn more about this rebate online at WayneWhiteCoop.com. Here's what's going on Saturday, October the 3rd. The Mount Airy Ruritan Club will be hosting their monthly breakfast from 6 to 9 a.m. The menu will be all-you-can-eat sausage, biscuits, and gravy, hash browns, scrambled eggs, and pancakes. The cost is $6 for adults and $3 for kids. Volunteers of Mount Airy will be having a 2-day fall festival October 2nd through 4th. There will be vendor markets, bingo, an auction, live music, a 5K, and kids games. And the Multiple Sclerosis Support Group will meet on Saturday, October 3rd from 11 a.m. until noon in the Harlan Yates Boardroom located in the Medical Arts Complex. For more information, call 847-8253. If you're interested in reaching every household in Wayne, Edwards, Wabash, or Richland County, then TOC Direct Mail can help you. Contact any of our marketing specialists to see how TOC Direct Mail can help you contact your customers directly in their mailbox.
Let us keep you company from 5:36 to 6 each weekday morning. I'm Rita Frazier.
I'm DeLoss Yonke.
And we lead the RFD Radio Network team.
Give us 23 minutes every morning, and we will share the latest farm and agriculture news that could affect your life as a farmer, agribusiness professional, school board member, or landowner.
We're not sure what you're doing at 5:36 each morning.
Yeah, we're not sure we want to know.
Whether you're in the barn, cab, truck, or shower, or on the treadmill, tune in to this station and let us do the work for you, bringing you the news that you need for the day.
Join us here on your favorite local radio station every weekday morning. Stay tuned in throughout the day.
Local radio is still the best way to stay connected to your community.
You're young and you think you're pregnant, and you've never felt more alone. You might not know it, but the Compassion Pregnancy Center on Fairfield's west side is ready to help you. The Compassion Pregnancy Center offers pregnancy tests, ultrasounds, prenatal information, parenting classes, and counseling, all free of charge. Call the center at 842-2525, or you can go on their website and chat 24/7. The Compassion Pregnancy Center thinks you're important, and they're here to help.
My name is Bobby. I'm a veteran and lost my leg to a roadside bomb. My victory was going from a wheelchair to becoming a weightlifting champion.
I'm Sam. I'm a veteran. My victory was finding a career I can be proud of and supporting my family.
America's veterans are on their most important tour, the tour of their lives.
I'm a veteran. My victory was going from homeless to home.
At DAV, we're on a mission to help veterans get the benefits they've earned.
I'm a veteran, and my victory was finishing my education.
DAV offers veterans of all generations a lifetime of support for victories great and small.
My victory was proving that disability is not a limitation.
My victory was getting my service dog a new best friend.
We help more than 1 million veterans every year as they face and conquer their challenges.
My victory is being able to be there for my family.
When America's veterans win, we all win. Help us support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
Your Classic Hits Fairfield area weather forecast is calling for sunshine today, high 78. Clear tonight, low 45. Mostly sunny, 65 tomorrow. For Friday, partly sunny, high 62. Partly cloudy, 65 on Saturday. And chance for rain on Sunday with a high of 60. Overnight low 48. Yesterday's high was 62. Currently, humidity is at 65%. Winds from the southwest at 8 miles an hour, and the pressure at 29.83. Sunshine right now, 57 here at the WFIW studios east of Fairfield. Radar is clear all over the state of Illinois this morning.
I love that. Rod Stewart in the faces. Can't beat it. I just got a message. I got 18 messages from people saying, "Hey, Mike, you're on the air." Thank you so very much. And then a person wanting to know if they could make an anonymous bid for the Thanksgiving bag of Kenny.
Bid, we're watching. It's coming in.
I just want to make sure it's not anonymous money.
Yeah.
You see it now. It's
hey,
coming,
you know what?
It's coming over.
We'll give you $500 for it, but I ain't going to tell you who I am.
It's towing a banner. There's something on the banner. It says W.
K. R. P.
All right, TV
All right, we ready?
Cop Show trivia. Bring it on.
I'll interrupt if we actually get a bid.
All right, this show is set in New York City. The main character was Greek and used to suck on lollipops.
You want to do that? That's easy.
Kojak.
All right.
Yeah, Telly Savalas.
What did he call everybody?
Baby?
Pussycat.
Pussycat, okay.
Who loves you, baby?
Who loves you, baby?
Okay,
Telly
that was
Savalas.
his catchphrase.
That's right. Question 2. In this cop show set in the ghetto, area of large unnamed eastern city. The first in command was Captain Frank Furillo.
Hill Street Blues.
That's what I was thinking. Hill Street
Yeah,
Blues.
it's really a good.
That was a good show.
Yeah. Wasn't that the first one on network TV? Didn't they show some nudity or something on
Yeah.
there?
Veronica Hamill, was that the name of the
that's right.
love interest of Frank
so.
Furillo? And Mike Post was the one that did the theme music.
No, he's done the theme music for every TV cop
Well,
show.
I know, but this one was really good.
Yeah.
Philip Freemason Esterhaus was the sergeant.
Yes.
All right.
Be careful out there.
Yeah, let's be careful out there. This show was about four youthful. What's a ute? Who were part of a special unit of the Los Angeles Police Department and fought crimes in schools. The main character was Officer Tom Hansen.
21 Jump Street?
Correct, and you are correct.
Ooh, that's good.
Johnny Depp was in that show.
Son of a gun. I don't think I saw that one.
All right, question 4. What is the name of the cop show which featured two police officers who rode motorcycles on the highways of California?
Stop!
Stop the presses!
We have a bid?
$100 is the anonymous bid.
Wow.
Do you want a check or a credit card?
Cash money, no eggs or bananas.
Holy moly!
There used to be a guy in town named Les Harshbarger, and that's what he would always say if anybody asking me anything. He said, "What do you want, Les?" He goes, "Cash money, no eggs or bananas."
Okay, so are we waiting to see somebody wants to top 100? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, we're waiting on it. I mean,
All
we're
right.
gonna continue this on
Through next week.
We will take a check, though.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Chips.
All right, Chips.
Chips is
Correct.
right.
What were their names?
Eric Estrada was. Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ponch. Poncherello.
Ponch and
John.
Ponch and John.
Ponch and John.
Not Punch and Judy. All right. Question 5. In this police drama set in the Bay Area, the main character, Lieutenant Mike Stone, had a young partner named Steve Keller.
The Streets of San Francisco.
Who was his partner?
Michael Douglas.
Michael Douglas.
Correct.
Yeah, it was. What was the guy's name? The other guy? Not Mike Douglas. Michael Douglas. The other guy with the big nose. Carl Malden.
Carl Malden.
Yeah. Yes.
Knocked this off. He did American Express commercials.
Yes, he
wasn't
did.
Yeah.
All right. Question 6. The main characters of this classic show were officers Francis Muldoon and Gunter Tootie. They were assigned to the 53rd Precinct in a rundown area of the Bronx.
Is this a comedy?
Don't tell me you're not going to get this.
Car 54, where are you?
Exactly.
Okay, good. And that was guy that played Herman Munster.
That's
was
right.
in that. Frank
Fred
Gwynn.
Gwynn.
Fred
Fred Gwynn. He was also in My Cousin Vinny that I just referenced.
Yes, he's a judge in that, right?
What's a ute? You making a mockery of my court?
Yep.
What a great movie. All right.
I can't believe we got $100 for that.
I can't either.
It's hard to believe.
Wow.
All right.
I sure hope nobody's pulling our leg on that. Go ahead.
This 80s show was centered around a detective named Sonny Crockett, who lived on a sailboat and always wore white clothing. His partner's name was Ricardo Tubbs.
That was Miami Vice.
What was his alligator's name?
I didn't know he had an alligator.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He had an alligator on his boat.
Nope. Have no idea.
Elvis.
Elvis the alligator. All right.
Number 8. This 80s Emmy award-winning show focused on two female detectives who were best friends. One of the girls was named to a man named Harvey.
Cagney and Lacey?
That is correct.
Oh, that was with Tyne Daly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Who's the other one?
I have no idea.
What's her name? So what's her name?
Lacey.
Gless. Sharon Gless.
I think you're right.
Is that right? Okay.
This 70s classic cop show featured a detective who drove around the L.A. area in his shiny Lincoln Continental. He was a bald, middle-aged, portly fellow. That's about, looking around here,
she'd fit right in here.
Yeah. He never fired a shot from his gun, even though he was out of shape. He always found a way to beat up his adversaries and get the job done.
Go ahead.
Cannon.
Okay.
And it was because he had this wonderful radio voice. I think he started in radio.
Yeah.
I think his name was William Conrad, if I'm not mistaken.
Sure was.
Question 10. This detective from a 70s show of the same name.
Hey, just a second. The anonymous person is laughing out loud. We're taking you serious, anonymous person.
That's right.
All right, go ahead.
This detective from a 70s show of the same name had a cockatoo named Fred and an informant named Rooster.
Serpico?
No. Beretta.
Beretta.
William.
Who sang the theme song?
Of Beretta?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Don't know.
Isaac Hayes?
Nope. Sammy Davis Jr.
Seriously.
All right.
Now, what was that guy's name? That was his big hit. He was in our gang. The guy that was the star had been a child star.
Oh, yeah.
In our gang. Who?
He committed murder.
Yes.
Yeah.
But was acquitted.
But was acquitted. Oh, this is going to drive me crazy. Ugh.
Is it Robert something?
Yes, it is Robert
was.
something.
Yep. All right.
All right, Ed.
What did Steve McGarrett say when he was hauling the perpetrator off to jail?
Book him, Dano.
All right, keep going. One
What
more.
does the SVU stand for? Law and Order SVU.
Sexual Victims
Nope.
Unit.
Special Victims
Special.
Unit.
I hate being wrong. All right. Well, tomorrow I'll be.
I don't know why you hate it so much. You're really good at it. See you tomorrow.
Later.
Alexa, play WFIW.
It's time for classic hits from WFIW.
The proud voice of the Fairfield Mules and the leader in southeastern Illinois sports. This is WFIW FM Fairfield, Illinois, 104.9.
Time now for the news, brought to you by Boyd Furniture and Mattress Center in downtown Wayne City. 5 showrooms, pictures and prices at boydfurniture.com, and follow them on Facebook.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. The first debate of the presidential campaign's done. In between interruptions and insults President Trump and Joe Biden say about dealing with the coronavirus pandemic.
He will shut it down again. He will destroy this country. You can't fix the economy until you fix the COVID crisis.
The president says about white supremacist and right-wing militia groups.
Stand back and stand by, but I'll tell you what,